In today's video, we have a man that takes a rare W in the divorce courts. My name's Griffin, this is my mind. Stay on the path of progress, and let's get into it.
Just because I'm fat, that doesn't invalidate the things that I say.
You ready to get super size?
She died too.
Today I got the big Fruit Loop.
He's dead.
Join me on my Fat Positive radio show.
Which didn't last long because she
Yeah, let's just ignore all of that, huh? No publicity, nothing. We should all be very accepting of people eating themselves to death. Yeah, no problem. They were born this way.
Babe, if you miss this, I'm gonna divorce you.
Oh, dang. Looks like he missed, and he has to divorce his woman and stay away from her for the rest of his life. Oh, dang. Poor guy.
Ever had an ex?
Yes.
Bad one?
No.
No, a good one?
Good one.
Why'd you break up?
Why? Because he sucked.
Because he sucked. So what's 3 things you didn't like about him?
I wanted to be a free spirit. He was overprotective. I don't know, I just wanted to live my life in college.
Translation, she wanted to go out to the clubs to get free validation from men, but her boyfriend didn't like it. So she decided to break up with him and go be a 304. That's it.
People who immediately respond to your text are not desperate. People who immediately respond to your call are not desperate. People who are always there for you when you need them are not always free or jobless. Maybe they understand how it feels to be ignored. Maybe they know what it feels like to be left alone. Because maybe they were left alone when they needed someone.
You want to know a harsh truth? Most people are just not worth your time. Straight up. Good people always assume that everyone is a good person, but really they're just projecting their own goodness onto people. But most people just don't deserve it. Save that kindness for the right people. Don't be giving your time and attention away to people who don't deserve it.
Even if you're the #1 guy she's interested in, that don't mean she's not gonna play games. That don't mean that she's not gonna try to pretend she don't care and try to fake nonchalant. She could be obsessed with you and still try to not come off too pressed. But then she texts me back slow, she don't really like me. I'm a chaser.
This is half true, because you'll always have to deal with some level of BS with women. You learn this as your value increases, but the higher value you become, the less games women will play, because she wouldn't want to come close to losing you. She will make it very obvious that she is single and interested in you.
What's up?
I'm moving out.
Why?
I scratched your car. Just a little bit.
The most frustrating thing about men is the fact that they refuse to acknowledge when they are being flirted with.
It's more likely the case that instead of refusing to acknowledge that they're being flirted with, that they were just either completely unaware of it, or they were playing it safe. What exactly was the strategy that one used?
Oh, you're so handsome. And they just go... They look so confused to the point where you're like, they obviously want nothing to do with me. That's okay. Won't do that again.
Here's a better idea. Instead of trying to be subtle, why not just eliminate all possibilities for confusion and tell the guy that you're interested in him, that you're flirting with him, instead of expecting him to pick up on subtle cues which could easily be misinterpreted as a woman just being nice.
Later you find out they liked you the whole time, so what?
What men really want and what they really need is peace. You need to be his peace. A man's job is to provide for you. He's gonna be operating at high stress levels, and the last thing he needs is to deal with your toxic drama bull. He needs to come home after working hard all day to provide for you. He needs to come home to peace. You need to be comfort, you need to be his peace. And the older I get, truly the more I understand this. You can literally be the hottest girl alive, the hottest. But if you are drama, if you are toxic, if you are just constant, he's gonna dip you so fast you can't even blink.
Most men would happily take the pleasant 6 over the nagging 10. Comment below, what would you pick? Dude, what is this, man? What? How far until this is illegal? What the f? This is like face fraud. That should be illegal. You have women out here committing facial fraud. This is against the law, in my book.
I messaged me saying that he would like to do a loyalty test on his girlfriend. So I say let's run it and I'll ask for the age. The thing is, I know she gets a lot of attention and messages online, but I don't see why she has to do it if she's with me. And he tells me that she's 21, so there's a green light to do the test. So he sends me the app, I click on one of her pictures and I send it to her saying, do you know what's interesting about your pictures? So she replies asking what's interesting. I just tell her they seem to be missing me. She says this one's new and laughs and says you want to be posted already. Sheesh. So I'm like, nah, it's true. In fact, it's completely correct. It would be better if we keep our relationship private of socials. So she says relationship, LMAO. So I'm like, yeah, today's our anniversary, 22nd of October, remember the date. And she says that's actually cute, not gonna lie. So I tell her I have a family tradition which anniversaries are celebrated by going sushi, which is a complete lie. She replies saying, I love sushi, ha ha ha. I tell her to send me a number so we can set up, and she literally sends it straight away and asks where I'm from. Send all the screenshots to the guy. He just says, yeah, I figured, bro, no wonder she moves so protective over her phone. He should finally leave her once and for all, and he says that they've been together since secondary, so that's 5 years. 5 years!
Damn, bro. It is what it is. Get him out of here. Move on, bro. The gym is open.
And how many hours were you working at this company?
Maybe... I'll say 36, depending on the other jobs, because I was working both of them at the same time.
So you haven't even had a full-time job. You've never held full-time employment. So how do you go from not having full-time employment to entrepreneur? There's no free money. There's no get rich quick. You need to go to McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, Burger King, Big Lots, Kroger. You need to go pick up whatever job you can to work. Because you can't. Okay, dude. No. You're still trying to think of ways to not do it. You want to do it. You don't want to get your hands dirty. That's what it is with a lot of you young guys. You don't want to get your hands dirty. That's hard. That sounds like work. So should I do it this way? No. You should get your ass up tomorrow and go get a job. Because you're on the channel of an image consultant, right?
Yep.
You need to get out of your mother's house and go to work. You need to be gone by November.
So even graduate school then?
Oh, man, I'm sorry. No, graduate school in what, man? Okay, go into more debt for sports management, which is going to do what? It ain't doing nothing now.
I'm going to be a millionaire before I'm 20, and this is how. I work for my dad's company. I have a contract with them, and I get paid every month. That money then goes into real estate, where I get some passive income I get to go spend. I never get to touch that principal income.
Dude, Grant Cardone is her father, and she's just talking about how to make money. Dude, the level of ignorance is palpable. Wisdom has been chasing you, but you've always been faster.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
You were saying it last night. Say it again.
Your friends seem like they know the story.
Being tied up? What do you mean? Like handcuffed?
To the bed?
Legs? Yeah.
Fire. 10 out of 10?
Yeah. Would do it. Oh, absolutely.
Fire.
I can't say much because of YouTube, but it leaves a lasting impression. I'll just say that.
Your success, your status, your money does not make us more attracted to you. Like,
I would say that's like just specifically maybe for you. Like, I don't think you owns a business and like is super cool and like, you know, like you don't find it. Is it because it's intimidating? Because like because it's masculine.
It has nothing to do.
It has nothing to do with masculinity.
I'll answer. It has nothing to do with being intimidated.
Fill me in over here. The baby was placed with you after the boyfriend hit the baby.
Yep.
And he's been living with you ever since then.
Yep.
You've been taking care of him.
Mm-hmm.
You pay for everything for the child.
Everything.
What does she do?
I visit.
She visits unsupervised.
Okay, congratulations. Financially, what does she do?
Financially?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, that's what I figured. Okay, I see what's going on here. Yeah, and I'm not about to play this game with you. You're the one that's going to pay him child support today.
What?
Yeah, you are.
He makes like 3 times as much money as I do. I have to give him my money?
It's for the child, so yes, you do. You do. But the good thing is based on your income. You'll get credit for the other child that your 8-month-old, you'll get credit for that child. But yes, you are going to pay him child support. That's just the right thing to do. It's one child between the two of you, okay? And health insurance, I'm assuming you pay it.
Yes.
How much is it?
$66 a month.
$66.
I get it through my employer, so.
Huh?
I get it through my employer.
Okay, gotcha. And how much do you make a year?
$38,000.
$38,000. So I have your gross coming out to $3,200. That brings your net to $2,648.01. Giving you credit for the other child that you have. Your child support obligation comes out to $423.69. plus the $66 you're gonna reimburse him for health insurance every month. So 66 added to 463.69 is 489.69.
489.69.
Did you need me to repeat it?
I'm asking you, 489. I have to give him almost $500 a month.
Yeah, that's how it works. Did you really think that I was gonna have him pay you child support?
No, I just wanted my baby.
Oh, okay, so your first answer was no, so then you understand exactly why you have to pay child support. Is there anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay, is there anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
My dude takes the rare W. This almost never happens. She has to pay him and gets humbled a little bit. Okay.
Oh my god. She's literally carrying a whole ass man. What?
If she doesn't do this for you when you're drunk, she's not the one. People trying to say that's wife material right there. All right, leave a comment. Is that wifey? Is that wifey right there?
What is your biggest turn on?
A good set of legs.
Expand on that for me.
Slim, got good muscles, showing them off. Let me touch them.
Okay.
I like a good set of legs.
What's your biggest turn off?
A bad set of legs.
My man knows what he wants, bro. You cannot deny that.
Pro-parenting tip of the day. Force your kids to learn to cook when they're young, so that when they're 17, you can come home to, what is this?
It's a lemon Dijon chicken with creamy feta sauce on the pasta.
That's what you can come home to.
Hell yeah. W parenting.
Have a roster. If guy number 1 is busy, you hit up guy number 2. Guy number 2 is busy, hit up guy number 3. Keep yourself busy so that you're not getting attached.
Make yourself emotionally unavailable to the good men that may step into your life and want to marry you one day. Completely shut yourself off from the possibility of happiness because you yourself come from a damaged home.
Her being emotionally detached is a huge red flag. A big sign of a healthy woman is if she's able to express her emotions. Is she able to cry when she's sad? Does she get all bouncy when she's happy? Or is she stone-faced? No expression, no emotion. Look out for that one. It's a big sign of past trauma.
There's a girl whose video is getting stitched around the internet right now. She's saying something to the effect of, if you want princess treatment, you don't say you're a princess. You just act shocked and offended or like confused when they do something that's not princess treatment like. I have done this inadvertently. And I will say this, by the time that I'm acting shocked, confused, or offended, it's so genuine that like I either never talk to that guy again or the breakup happens that night. And if I decide to even see him after the breakup, it's like rinse, wash, repeat, because like he eventually does something again where like it triggers that same shock, confusion, and it gets worse each time. Like I'm so jarred by the fact that I'm not being treated like a princess. And it's so traumatizing for everybody involved. It's hard to see them again normally.
Yeah. Do you want to know who actually gets princess treatment? Princesses. You'll hear women go on and on about how a man should treat them, but they can't say a single thing about what they're bringing to him. A princess treats her man like a king, and that's how she gets the princess treatment.
Yeah, but you're just, you know, the love of my life, the apple of my eye, the star in the sky. I couldn't live without you. Well, that's unfortunate. I take it back.
Want them to be of a certain height. You have your race preference. You need a certain amount of income to live. They have to be a certain amount of attractiveness. They have to have the right personality. And really all they give a fuck about, what do you look like and how are you going to make my life easier? So at the end of the day, if women really only have 2 things to check off and men have like 30, they have to meet more requirements. So they have to do more work.
Therefore, they're more valuable.
More. They have to do more just to catch your eye. So they are more the prize than the woman ever will be, because the woman has to do less to even grab their attention in the first place.
Men have to bring more to the table by default, just because you're a man. This is why you should not be afraid to have standards and boundaries as a man. You had to put in the work when she didn't have to work nearly as hard as you did. Women already look for what's bigger and better than themselves. So why would you expect a relationship to be equal? Do not be afraid of having boundaries in your relationship.
No.
Dude, clout is the modern day cancer. Worshipping false idols.
I was on a date with someone and we're walking out of the bar and this guy's like, Maddie? And then I hear, Maddie,
only friends girl? And I turned around and I was like, hello? And he's like, are you Maddie? And I was like, yeah, in front of my date.
Well, you must be very proud of yourself.
And he's like, oh, I knew you looked familiar. And I was like, oh, it's nice to meet you. Bro, when we got back in the car, this man was like, tell me what he said word for word. Repeat it word for word. And I told him, he was like, say it again. And I was like,
What the f?
And he was so shook. I was like, yeah, be shook.
Yikes. So two degenerates recognize each other in public, a viewer and a content creator, and she somehow thinks that's a flex or something? Yo, I just hope this dude ran far away after that. Saved the dude years off his life.
So are you like jealous if she goes out?
Yes.
So you're jealous?
Yes.
So that's a you problem.
I'm sure. But she has nothing to be jealous of.
Is it jealousy?
The reality is I don't give any validation to any women, and I come home to her at the end of the night and she's waiting in my bedroom.
What if she's like, okay, well, I'm set on you. I need to go out because I need to do my thing.
I would not be with her.
It's giving like Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah, I have a question.
Tell me now.
Is it more so jealousy or insecurity? Like, are you worried about her? Or are you more so like, I'm the dominant one and I need to take care of her?
Honestly, it's not jealousy or insecurity. I'm just not interested. If she needs to go out, number one, like you all said, why? And number two, what the f? For what? What are you as a woman going to do at a party? Get hit on by a bunch of men who are single?
Okay, but say like it's like one of her best friend's like birthdays.
It's happened.
It's
happened. And I got upset. I said, honestly, where are you gonna end up? Like, I get it. You go to dinner, go have your dinner party, but then the girls want to go to the club after? No. Go to dinner, come back to me.
Isn't it so interesting how all the women are like completely shocked out of their minds just by a man having standards and boundaries? They're acting like he's speaking fucking Chinese. It's like real masculine men have to come out nowadays. Huh? What? You have standards and boundaries on your woman? What? Are you kidding me? I thought you were soy like the rest of them. Men today are just expected to put up with whatever their woman wants to do and praise her for it. Broken soy society, bro.
Why did you think about it? I feel like secretly, like, Mix, you're allowed to like what you like, you know?
No. I want everyone to know that I like everything.
Okay. So really you're on Jack?
No one said that.
So why did you say Jack to the camera?
Did you hear that?
I heard Jack.
I didn't hear. I did not
Jack,
hear
my brother. Love I know, man. See what girl I like? Like man them. Love.
Who the f are you?
Oh.
She's never had that before in her life. She's never had that in her life.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's doing me!
Don't listen to what girls tell you what they want from a guy. They'll sit there and tell you, oh, I want the nice guy. But then they'll go let the asshole skate all over her face while you sitting there looking stupid, buying flowers for her and whatnot. They'll sit there and be like, oh, I want a guy to be obsessed with me. He has to be obsessed with me or it's not going to work. Show obsession to the girl. Watch what happens. I guarantee you 100% of the time you're going to lose if you show obsession over a girl. Do not ever get the game confused. Do not listen to girls on how to get girls. If you're trying to catch fish, you don't ask the fish how to catch them. You ask the fisherman. It's as simple as that. The fish is going to tell you everything you need to do to not catch it. Listen to the fisherman.
Women will only give you the politically correct answers on how to get women. Just buy her flowers, take her out to nice meals, pull her chair out. Just be yourself. Just all of the typical nice guy advice. But they'll never actually tell you what is arousing to them. And what is arousing to them is how you actually get up here.
Why should a man have responsibility without authority? Well, in other words, why should a man have responsibility without authority?
Over who?
In other words, if a woman expects a man to provide, doesn't he have the right to set down some ground rules?
Of course.
So then wouldn't that mean that she's his property in a sense?
No, not at all.
So how would you clarify that?
Well, I think in a relationship, there's always compromise that's going to need to happen. So if there's a prearranged agreement that a man is going to provide, that's an agreement that needs to be made between the two of them, and that by no means makes the woman his property whatsoever.
Responsibility without authority is slavery. Point blank, period. You have to do all the work without getting a say in how it's done. Then something gets messed up and you are the one to blame. Responsibility and authority should always be linked, but today they're not.
Can you hold the door? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How long have y'all been together?
8 months.
Y'all trust each other 100%? Yeah. May we test that theory?
Yeah.
Swap phones? Alright, so we're gonna go through Snapchat. Who is Jalen?
Oh, that's my homie. You say something for?
Whoa. Swipe back up. My friend say he trying to holler. Okay, that's him. Okay.
Why ain't nothing showing up? Why you texting 4 days ago?
Oh, 4 days ago. What's going on? What are you doing? What happened 4 days ago?
I didn't see you 4 days ago.
Oh my gosh, it's taking quick long to respond to what's going on. Yeah. What is that yeah supposed to mean?
Nothing important.
What was it about though? You can say it.
Just trying to see what he was doing.
Why? Trying to see what his friend is doing? Why? Huh?
His friend.
Why would you trying to see what his friend was doing? You should see what he's doing, right?
I'm never busy.
He was busy that day.
Oh, I wasn't. But look, it would have been a difference if you said what he was doing. You said what his friend was doing.
She belongs to the streets.
Yep, agreed. A woman that has social media while in a relationship is like having a permanent open door in your house. Just absolutely anyone can walk right in. Because if someone has her social media, they essentially have her phone number. Anyone can message her. So absolutely don't tolerate that kind of behavior.
Is that your girlfriend?
Not really. I don't think so.
No? You don't like him?
No, we're
Just friends?
yeah.
Nah, hey.
No, we're just
You have feelings at all?
no. I mean,
Ever?
I did.
No,
did.
come on. Why are you doing like that?
No. It was mutual. It was mutual. I swear.
Hey, Bennett, come here. You think my boy Bennett is cute?
Personally, not my type. No offense.
Not your type? What about Joe? What about Joe? Joe, pull in.
Personally, not my type.
Who the hell? How about me? How about Diddy? Dark chocolate. We got every flavor. How about me?
I say you're the closest.
I'm the closest. Hey, can I get a kiss?
Yes, do it.
Let's get a kiss.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Damn.
You have to understand that some women will legitimately get like a high off of rejecting you because it feeds their ego, bro. It's really that simple. They have all of this free male validation. It gives them the idea that they can essentially be with any man that they want, which is semi-true because they can sleep with most men that they want, but it feeds her ego knowing that she can do that. That's something that really just isn't talked about that much. Women have egos too, just as much as men.
Please don't do this nonsense at the gym. You're there to work out, not film TikTok dance videos. And listen, I'm all for dancing between sets or on the treadmill. Love to see people do it. I do it myself. But you don't do it standing directly next to somebody that's working out just so you can distract them to get a reaction so you can film it and post it on social media for likes and attention. And listen, if you want to film dance videos, go in the studio classroom where nobody is and film as much as you want, but keep it off the gym floor. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Shout out to Joey Swole, that's the gym bro. Just another bimbo dancing in a gym. It's always shocking to me how little shame these people have. Aren't you embarrassed? Just the mindset that you have to go out into public, you set up your camera, you set up your tripod, sit there and do your little dance. Have more shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. Interrupting all these people that are trying to better themselves just for a dumb TikTok video.
I don't think that's appropriate for this call. Let's stop.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Wait, what?
You don't think that's appropriate for this call?
Well, what was happening? I just thought,
Were you looking down my shirt?
What? I was doing a magic trick.
I was literally grabbing the forms that you guys asked for. I shouldn't have to apologize for wearing what I want to wear. Is this what you want, Sam? Like, is this what you wanted me to do?
No, I'm gay.
Got him.
What about looking back over history? You've written the idea that women were oppressed throughout history is an appalling theory. They haven't had a great time, though, have they?
Who has had a great time in history?
But men have had less of a...
Really? Have they? Have they? By what standard? By what standard?
Well, I'm just saying if you're a woman...
How about war?
But it took longer for women to get the vote, and women belong to their husbands.
There are inequalities in the catastrophes that the genders are subject to. And so, look, first of all, there's some things we got to get straight. History's a rough business. Everybody had it rough. In 1895, the typical Westerner lived on less than $1 a day, which is absolute poverty by today's standards.
See this dude right here? See that guy? He's giving off my wife has a boyfriend kind of vibe, okay? Spineless, meek.
I'm just asking, what is this?
This is a banner and this is a table.
Yeah, no sh.
And also under there it says socialist appeal.
Yeah. So you're socialist?
Communist and socialist, yeah.
Oh, nice. Where are you from?
I'm from China.
You? So if you're from China, why you live here? It's just a good question, no?
Because China for me at least.
So why are you promoting that?
Because China isn't communist. I don't know if...
China is not communist.
No.
Communist. No, you have permission to promote communism.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, okay,
This
fine.
is a public space.
This is a public space, I can film.
I mean, you can't film people without their consent.
I can. I'm on the public space, I can film anyone.
That's fine. Should we go to the conference hall? Yeah.
I'm just having a debate, I don't know. Communist people, this is what communist people do. They run away when someone has a debate with them. I'm just talking to you. I'm not doing anything bad.
Actions speak louder than words. She says she wants communism, but then she runs away from her communist country. You cannot make this shit up, dude.
In this world, we have people that have talents, and those people...
Talent?
Yes, they have talent.
No, everyone can't take Molly.
No.
That's a cop. You cannot take Molly.
No, you
I
can't.
will
It's a talent, and people have talents. People are good at specific things in life.
Do you
Anyways,
think
those are good at... And if you're mad that others are good at, and you're just jealous that your is inferior and stinky.
Your is over here on the internet. My has been seen by
People worship my...
She thinks that her is being worshipped, but
It is being worshipped.
by multiple people.
Yeah, and people pay for it.
Good for you.
Thank you.
You're a
What's wrong with y'all women? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all?
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to get a tattoo?
No.
Do you think a 12-year-old should be able to consent to puberty blockers?
Yes.
And why no to the tattoos and yes to the puberty blockers?
I've seen more research about like trans people starting younger than people getting tattoos younger.
What does the research show? I'm actually interested.
I genuinely, I just mean I feel like I've been more exposed to that sort of stuff.
There are so many people like this, just walking around with these destructive kind of beliefs, with no idea of why they actually think that way. You ask them the genuine question, why? That's so interesting. Why do you think that? And they're there just like, TikTok told me to believe that, so I do that. There's no critical thinking involved. It's just plugged right into their brain.
Why do people go to prison?
For breaking the law?
There you go. So if there's too many people in prison, they commit too many crimes. There's other factors that play into crime, fatherlessness and other things.
And how does that occur?
Why is there fatherlessness? Because we subsidize single motherhood in our country, and we have since the 1960s. Well, so let's ask the question. So let me ask the question. So if people decide to do drugs, whose fault is that? But even if coke gets run into the city, do you have to use it?
The question is, it's there.
Oh,
and
but
part of our decisions are always rested when the material
let's play this
conditions that
out.
we're living in.
If cocaine was right here and I took it, is it the person who dropped it there or my fault if I took it?
I think the question of fault
Wrong.
is a wrong
My
one.
fault. I believe that people are responsible for their own decisions, not society.
Just any argument to avoid any ounce of personal accountability. This is how children act. They want to be able to do anything and get away with it. Oh, but nothing will happen to you because daddy government will take care of you.
I'm just curious, like...
Yes, tell me your...
like some organization or something, or are you just doing this for attention?
Yes, we're with the President of the United States. Joe Biden hired me himself.
I don't believe you.
He put me up to it. If you want, just send him a letter, get a petition signed, tell me to stop.
No. Feminists are smelly. Alright, I mean...
I got some...
I'm sure everyone's a little smelly, dude. Pretty sure you smell a little too.
Yeah, but they're a little over the top, wouldn't you say?
How old are you? I'm just curious.
Does it matter?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Why?
I'm just curious.
How old do you think I am?
Are you a minor?
You guys are scaring me.
Good.
I'm sorry.
But I do have some
Our
deodorant.
presence is intimidating.
If y'all need some deodorant, I got you.
Where is it?
Yeah, I'd
My
like
bag.
to see it. Yeah,
Go
get it.
Do you actually want some?
Yeah, go get it.
So you're saying
I'll
this
put it
message
on
is
right
correct?
now.
You're
Go
saying
get
this
it.
message is
It's
true?
not correct,
We're
but I
not
think
saying
you
it's
need to
accurate because everyone's smelly if you're putting it that way. I asked them to show us the deodorant. I would love to apply
So your
some.
situation is a high personality.
How much were you neglected?
Are you Jordan Peterson?
Do you know what a high conflict personality is?
Are you a psychologist?
I'm educated.
What school did you go to?
Men should never hit a woman.
Why not?
That's just f***ed up.
Why?
Why should a man hit a woman?
To protect himself.
Oh man, this is a lot.
What do you mean?
I just disagree with your viewpoints.
Why?
That you think a man should hit a woman?
Should a woman hit him? Yes, I do.
I don't think violence is the answer to anything.
No, in protection, he's self-defense. Let's say a woman, he shouldn't just go around hitting her just for no reason.
Yeah.
But let's say that, should women hit men?
No.
Right. So if a woman should hit a man, shouldn't he smack her back?
No.
Why not?
Because she's a girl.
Well, she doesn't know that.
But I just think that's unfair.
So if a woman smack a man, what should he do?
He probably deserved it, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, you want to play this game? Let's go.
And doesn't she deserve to be smacked back if she should hit him?
She's a girl. Guys should not hit girls.
But girls should hit guys?
I never said that, no.
But if they do, the guy should smack her back?
No.
Why not?
Because guys shouldn't hit girls.
Why?
Because that's just unfair.
Well, how?
Because girls are tender and beautiful creatures that should not be hit.
But don't they know that before they hit the man, that they can't handle it?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea.
Dude, this is insane. Just so much hypocrisy, bro. He probably deserved it. Dude, just imagine if the roles were reversed. If I said, oh, to be honest, I'm not even gonna say it because that clip is gonna get taken out of context and I'm gonna get flamed for it. But if the roles were reversed, bro, going to jail. No one should be hitting anyone. How about that? Pretty simple and easy if you think about it.
Should biological men be chest feeding babies? Do you support the idea? Do you not? Where are you at?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Personally don't care.
Personally don't care?
I don't care.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
It's their choice, so I guess I support it. Like, there's no reason to not support it, so.
I don't know about right now.
I think they, they could be able to breastfeed a child. Maybe there could be a case where it's like a single father or something. I don't know.
I think, like, even formula and stuff that women that can't breastfeed use, like, it's scientifically proven to not be, like, as
good.
As good. So if there's any sort of, like, artificial, like compounds or things, it's just the same as formula.
I don't know if I can make like a valid, statement on that.
Should biological men be trying to chest feed babies?
No.
How do you feel about it? Yes or no?
Absolutely not. No, that's wrong. It's just wrong.
Hell no.
No way.
Absolutely not. No.
No. I'm gonna keep it real, no.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm scared to even answer, but no.
No.
It's for us.
How do you guys feel about that?
Uncomfortable.
I think it's a little strange.
I think it's kind of crazy myself.
That should be child abuse. That's disgusting.
These are all college students. This is the future generation, okay? These are our supposedly educated people. Dude, this future generation is cooked. Holy cow.
Are you truthfully like here to try to change people's minds, or is there kind of a benefit to keeping people divided?
How am I dividing people if I ask you if you disagree, you come to the mic?
Well, no, I'm just saying it's like you have these like clickbaity titles. It says like prove me wrong. What is a woman? You're dividing things very black and white.
What is a woman is not a clickbaity title.
I think it is.
What is a woman?
I'm not trying to answer that. Your critics are saying that you're trying to keep people divided. They're urging people not to come talk to you because you're going to spin it. What would you like to say to like your critics?
They're welcome to come to the microphone and say whatever they want to me, but they're intellectual cowards and they won't do that. You know how we heal our divides? By talking to people we disagree with.
I would agree with that.
We will get closer to a civil war if we act like that. You heal the country when you allow disagreement and you allow a microphone with people that have differing views.
My man!